My partner wants to open our relationship and I'm not comfortable with it. Is this normal? I apologize if this seems a bit scattered. I'm currently taking medication, which has led to heightened emotions. I really need to get this off my chest, and I can provide more clarification if necessary. Sorry again for any confusion. To give some background, I met a person named Liam, name changed, on a dating app about 10 months ago. Our first date went really well, but things took a turn for the worse in the weeks that followed. I tend to overshare, and that's what happened regarding my previous relationships. I shared details about experiences I had in the past, both positive and negative. Unfortunately, it seemed to impact our own relationship negatively. I mentioned that my first adult relationship was extremely abusive and how I still carried some trauma from it. Since then, Liam has been pushing me to prove these claims, and he even plans to ask my ex if it really happened. I left out a lot of details, but he brings it up whenever he's upset with me. The main issue I have is that he constantly wants explicit photos and videos of me or wants someone else to take them. His behavior is triggering my fight or flight response because he intentionally tries to act like my ex, as he believes it makes me more compliant with his demands. Fast forwarding to the present, I am currently in the hospital, 24 hours after undergoing major surgery, and I have been told that I can't engage in intimate activities for at least 8 weeks. Upon hearing this, Liam suggests we open up our relationship, so other women can please him. He also mentions how I haven't been satisfying him and implies that I should have made sure he was taken care of before my surgery. He criticizes me for not making him lunch or dinner, and he asks what he is supposed to do while I am in the hospital for 8 weeks. He mentions how I should have been bringing him lunch to work every day before now and even suggests that I should have performed intimate acts on him in the back of my truck during his breaks. Now that I am unable to have sex, he claims he has needs, comparing me to my abusive ex, insinuating that I would have done anything my ex wanted without hesitation. I am extremely uncomfortable with the idea of opening up our relationship. Liam already gets jealous when we're in public and other men compliment me or when I spend time with my friends without texting him constantly. Opening the relationship would only give him the opportunity to compare me and my abilities to someone else. Edit. Thank you so much for your supportive words and tough love. 1. I am not considering staying in this relationship. I have recently come to terms with the fact that the person I initially fell for was probably just putting on a facade. I am currently trying to figure out my exit plan. I had to accept that this is who he truly is, and the person he presented to me initially is not coming back. 2. I apologize if my replies don't make much sense. The painkillers I've been taking have been making me drowsy, and I've been falling asleep while writing responses. Update. My partner wants to open our relationship and I'm not comfortable with it. Is this normal? Hey everyone, sorry in advance for this ramble. I'm back at work because I ran out of vacation time. A lot of things have been happening lately, but I can't share all the details to protect my identity. If I find a way, I'll give a second update. So, Liam and I haven't officially broken up yet, but it seems like it's heading in that direction very soon. Sadly, I haven't mustered the courage to end things, but lately he has been asking for proof of my ex and wants me to hang out with him after work for as long as possible. However, he refuses to come to my parents' house, even though it's on his way to and from work. He keeps insisting that what he's asking for is simple, and now he's giving me the silent treatment. On top of that, I'm working 10-hour shifts, feeling terrible, and school has started again. As a fun fact, I'm studying to be a doctor. The last thing I want to hear is Liam complaining about his 7-day work weeks and how offensive it is when I don't bring him lunches. His comments are making it easier for another woman to catch his attention when I'm exhausted at 4 a.m., running on coffee and spite. It's frustrating. I've started therapy again, and my therapist is excited to help me navigate through all this. He's glad I'm back to talk about the old wounds that have been ripped open. I should have clarified in my previous post that my past relationships ended well, without toxicity. We broke up because of life circumstances or changes in goals, and there wasn't a significant age gap like there is with Liam and my abusive ex, who was almost 10 years older than me when I was 18 and he was 28. Those previous relationships lasted a maximum of 6 years. Interestingly, my first love from middle and high school is back in my life. We dated on and off, and we even lived together for a while. We broke up when he joined the army and I moved away for college. Also, a really nice resident at the hospital where I work asked if we could meet up for coffee tonight. It's nice to be reminded that I am an attractive woman who can attract men. Liam's constant reminders that women are eager to be with him, while I supposedly don't measure up, have really taken a toll on me. I need to remember who I am, a resilient woman who worked hard to graduate with a degree in mortuary science and is now striving to be one of the best physicians in the future. When Liam and I break up, I honestly won't be looking for anything new. I just don't have the time. As I'm writing this, I'm on my first overnight rotation at work, and the silence of not having someone blowing up my phone and threatening to leave is surprisingly calming. Instead, I'm sending funny memes to friends in Florida and my 2 friends who decided to stay up with me as a sign of solidarity. I appreciate this change. Just to clarify, this is my house. My parents moved back in to support me during my recovery and my first few weeks back at work since I didn't have much time to recover. I moved in with Liam because of personal and family reasons. Now, I'm back to driving only 10 minutes to work instead of 52, and I'm wondering why we didn't move into the house that was initially given to me in the first place.